Hey y'all, how's everybody? We're going to do another row. I kind of want to get this project finished because I would really like us to start a sock knitting project. Uh, I'm going to tell y'all now what it's going to be so y'all can go get whatever yarn you want. But if you have not subscribed to Knitty, KNITTY.com, you need to. And the sock we will be doing is the monkey sock, which I have made, I don't know, maybe 3. And they were always going to be for me when I made them. But somehow they got given away to other people. So I do not own a pair of monkey socks. The other funny story is with the monkey socks is when I was doing my MFA in literature later in life, I graduated with that degree, that master's degree in 2014. I had a wonderful professor. She also does audible voices and stuff. Elizabeth Klett, Klett. Please go look her up. Please give her some love. And she was a phenomenal knitter. I'm not just talking about just a knitter. I'm just a knitter. She was a phenomenal knitter. And there were several of us that would knit in class because that was how we controlled our ADHD. We were much more focused if we had something in our hands. And it was so funny because she would like look around the room and she'd look at me and you're doing a monkey sock. I'm like, yeah, I am. She would know the patterns that we were actually knitting. That was what a phenomenal knitter she was. Please go look it up, knitty.com. Give them some love. Find the monkey sock pattern and get everything lined up because when we finish this, that is what I want to go forward to. I have been wearing my hand knitted socks every day this week because it's cold. It's actually cold here in Texas. Yes, it is. And I just think I want some more beautifully knitted socks, and I want my own pair of monkey socks. So anyway, that's just me. So anyway, we are now, we did row 6 last time. We're going to do row 7 this time, which is a repeat of row 5, which is knit 3 yarn over, knit to marker, make 1 slip marker, knit 1 slip marker, and make 1, and then knit to the last 3 yarn over and knit 3. So here we go, folks. This is not rocket science tonight, thank God. I'm not sure I could handle rocket science. And I know y'all love my stories and all of that and what I'm thinking, but I don't even know what I'm thinking tonight. But here I am knitting. I'm thinking about knitting. So we're going to yarn over, then we're going to knit to the marker. We're still working on all of the stuff to get Mother moved to her new apartment in the assisted living facility. God, so much paperwork. Why does there have to be so much paperwork? But it is, and it is, and I'm thankful that I'm available to be able to take care of the paperwork. And my son takes care of the physical work. So we've got this all going on. Saturday, we're going to go to some places in Houston to look at lovely beds, because I want her to have a wonderful bed, a wonderful mattress, but I want her to have a bed. Not, she doesn't want a hospital bed, and I understand that, and I don't want her to have one, but I want her to have one that can elevate, because she does. She reads her Kindle, she does Sudoku on her Kindle, she does crossword puzzles. I don't want her to do that anymore laying down. I want it to be up. So, anyway, the four of us, my son and daughter-in-law and my husband and I, are all going to go into Houston on a Saturday, and we're going to try to find the best thing for her. It's a place called Relax the Back. I don't know, but a friend of mine told us about it, and I think it's a Tempur-Pedic mattress that they do. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. And that's one of the first things we've got to get in there into her little apartment. It's not little. I'm not saying it's little because it's bigger than my first apartment. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's a mansion. But anyway, we're going to start moving. We want to start moving the stuff in before we want it to be completely ready when she moves in. Because she doesn't like commotion. She doesn't like things going on. So we want it to be just completely perfect when she moves in. So that is, this is our first stop this weekend. And we're hoping for a February 1st move-in date for her. Lots of paper. Again, lots of paperwork. Lots of paperwork, lots of paperwork, lots of paper. So anyway, we're working on it. I know everybody says it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to also take care of an elder. You want them to as far as they can be on their own. And again, her brain is better than, I guarantee you, most of us here in this chat, here in this knitting, but it's just her body. At almost 91, which that will be in February, things just don't work the right way. Now, if she had had a knee replacement done, 20 years back, she probably would have been in a much better position, but, that's water under the bridge. Hindsight's 2020. We can't really do anything about that. So, we're just making sure that she has a good life. And her people live long. And I say her people. I know that you would think I'm her people. Yes, I'm her daughter. But if you look at me versus my father's side of the family, I am absolutely my father's side of the family. And they don't live long. My father died at 58. I had one cousin that died at 48, one at 54, and one at 65. And they were like my siblings because I'm an only child. And I had grown up with them being around me forever. And it was very, very hard. But you do what you do. So, anyway, I'm still here. And I'm trying to be the best that I can be. But, again, I'm my father's side of the family, not so much my mother's side of the family. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to be this 91-year-old something. But mother could be a 100-year-old something. So that's what we're working on. Anyway, let me see what else is going on around here. Oh, we're supposed to get really, really, really cold next week. Really cold. Really cold. We're not used to really cold. I mean, it's cold now at 40 in the mornings, 50 in the evenings, but next week is going to be in the 20s. Woo! And some forecasts are showing some wintry precipitation, which means snow, snow, snow. And let me tell you, if it snows here, everything is going to just come to a complete standstill because we don't have, we don't understand the white stuff that comes from the sky. Um, there are some parts of Texas that do, but we are not part of the Texas that do. Okay, I'm now to the marker, so I'm going to make one. Slip the marker and knit one. Slip the marker and make one. And then we're going to just keep knitting. But yeah, those of us in this area, we don't understand when white things fall from the sky. Ah! So we'll see if it really happens next week. And Lord knows I will be the first one on here telling y'all, yes, yes, yes. I'll go take pictures actually and put it on my community tab post. But yeah, I don't know. It may not. I can remember one time when I was in elementary school, we had, I mean, I can remember every year when I was that age, elementary, we would have hard freezes, and Granny would have our plants out there, and it would freeze, and we could peel off the ice, and it would be the shape of the leaf of the plant. And we would have uh, icicles on all of the house, on all of the eaves, on everywhere. I can remember that was every year. That was not abnormal. At that point, that was normal. And I just thought it was wonderful. But there was one year, yeah, it was just one, one year when I was in elementary school that it just snowed. I mean, we're talking flat out snowed. Snowed and snowed and snowed. And who knows, the chemical thing. Where I live, there are refineries everywhere. Who knows what was in the snow, but it didn't matter. Granny got out there and taught me how to make snow ice cream. We gathered up the snow, put some condensed milk in it, some vanilla. Best stuff you've ever eaten in your whole life. Now, do I think it was full of chemicals? Probably, maybe. I mean, we do live where we live, but it was still so much fun. And of course, we didn't have to go to school. Nobody had to go to work. We are a bunch of wimps down here. We have no idea what you do during these situations. But yeah, it was lovely. That was fun. Fun, fun, fun. But yeah, snow ice cream. Some snow, some evaporated milk, some vanilla, and get after it. And it was so good. And I have seen, even on Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown, when he was in Quebec, I believe, um, they actually take snow, put it down the middle of the table, pour maple syrup on it, and you have little, what do I want to call it? Like little sticks you would use to make popsicles. Popsicle sticks, that's what you'd call it. And you just roll the maple syrup around because it gets hard when it gets on the snow. You roll it around, and that's your little treat. I think that sounds good as well. Love me some good quality maple syrup, not just, you know, pancake syrup. I mean, we're talking maple syrup. But yeah, I've seen that. And I don't know that in Quebec that the, air quality or what's coming down as the snow is any better than what we had because, I mean, they have as much refinery and getting of gas and gas products in Canada as we do. But I know that's more over towards Calgary, Alberta, but yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know that there's any unpolluted snow. I'm just going to say it. That's what I meant. Don't know if there's any unpolluted snow. And if it happened all over again, can't say I wouldn't be out there with my little scooper, my little pan, my evaporated milk, and my vanilla. Although I think now that I saw the Anthony Bourdain thing, probably what I would be doing is the snow and the maple syrup. Because that just sounds heavenly. Oh, God. Uh, if you have never gone somewhere where they do the sugaring for the maple syrup, be it in Vermont or somewhere in Canada, you really owe it to yourself to go do that. It's it's an amazing experience to understand how you get this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful syrup. And how what we get way down here is not really, really, even if we get pure maple syrup, it's not grade A. It's more like grade C. Grade A is almost so thin and so transparent that, to me, I would call it like an amber, a very, very light amber. It ain't the brown crap we get here. Sorry for my English, but it's not. Mm-mm. It's like a translucent amber, the grade A. Good, 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 good. The grade A stuff is so pretty. And there really is a difference in the taste in the grades. But, you know, down here I'll take what I can get. And Aldi's is a really good place to find some good maple syrup at a reasonable price. So is Sam's Club. I do not have a Costco card, so I cannot tell you if Costco is any good. So, sorry. But Aldi's and Sam's both have really good maple syrup. Again, not grade A, but it's reasonable, and it's so much better than whatever artificial maple syrup you're buying. You know, used to be Aunt Jemima's. I don't even know what they call it anymore, but any of those store brands, whatever that stuff, it you owe it to yourself to get the good stuff. It's so good. Oh God, it's so good. I cannot believe I'm sitting here doing a whole a whole video about maple syrup, but I think it deserves it. It's good stuffs. And I also use it in a lot of my cooking. Just like honey. You owe it to yourself to also get good honey. Local. We've actually got a guy in our neighborhood. Now, can you get more local than that? That does local honey. And you just drive up, put your dollars in his little bin, and get a bottle of your syrup. I mean, your honey. You can't, I'm sorry, you can't get more local than that. I literally, it took me 5 minutes to walk to the house. You can't get more local than that. So, yeah. You owe it to yourself for good honey and good maple syrup. And honestly, if you have good honey and good maple syrup to drizzle on things, you do not need as much as you might would with the cheaper stuff. I know everybody says that and you think, but it's true. You don't have to have as much. You really don't. Good stuffs. Okay, now I'm really wanting waffles and maple syrup, but yeah, no, I'm about to go to sleep. So anyhow, we're just about to finish this row 7, I believe. I think it's row 7. I'll have to check that out before I put it on my description. But yeah, see, you never know what we're going to talk about when you come in here. It can be something serious like the Los Angeles fires, or it can be the wonderful glories of maple syrup. So there you go. Okay, I yarned over and I'm knitting 3, and we are done with this row. And I love y'all. And I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. I'm sure I will be back. Love y'all. Bye.